Guys, in this video I've got to put a new servo into my Traxxas Rustler 4x4. Now the servos that some of these Traxxas cars come with and many other RTR brands, they can be a little bit hit and miss. And also the servos in these are not the cheapest. So I'm in a search for something that's cheaper and offers better performance and better reliability. So I've got hold of one of these JX servos here. So this one here is metal geared. It's got an aluminium case and it should be a direct replacement to fit inside the Traxxas Rustler. And also most other Traxxas cars too. The only downside of this servo, it's not waterproof. So if you want to do running in water and stuff like that, this servo is not for you. So I'm going to be putting this servo in. I'm going to be testing it over the next few weeks and see how good this thing is. But it is dirt cheap. And I'm going to put a link to it down below, guys. All right, let's get it fitted. Just before we fit it, let's have a look at some specs. So here are the specs of the Traxxas 2056 servos. So we're looking at 5.7 kilograms of torque and 0.23 second to 60 degrees speed. Now that is a servo that they fit typically to some of the cheaper Traxxas cars. I don't have any. I mean, if you look at the Traxxas Rustler brushed version, that is a servo that one comes with. So the more common Traxxas servo that comes with most of the brushless cars is the Traxxas 2075 servo. And if you have a look at this one has 9 kilograms of torque and 0.17 seconds to 60 degrees. So it's got a little bit more performance than this one. But if we come over and have a look at this JX servo, we scroll down there, we'll see that the specs on this one is 0.12 seconds to 60 and it offers 14.3 kilograms of torque. So a massive improvement over the Traxxas servos and also a lot cheaper. If we have a look at the price of this, guys, $13. If you have a look at the Traxxas 2075, we're looking at £40. You're probably going to be looking at about $40 in America. And this servo here, the cheaper one, let's have a look how much that one is. You're still looking at around about £30, so probably around about $30 as well. So much cheaper. You can pretty much buy 3 or 4 of these servos for the price of one of these. So if this turns out to be reliable, even if it isn't for that price, we're on to a winner. I usually prefer to run a lot higher quality servos and more sort of higher end servos. But once in a while it's fun just to test something cheaper and just to see how good it is, because sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised by how good something can be when it's cheap. But you know, not always. A lot of the time you get what you pay for, and that is certainly true with servos. So I'm not going to expect too much out of this, but we're going to see anyway. Alright, so steering servo, channel number 1. Alright, so before we screw on the servo horn and we put all the cover back on, I just want to turn it on and centre up all my servo trims and get the servo centred up. And then I'm going to hope that this has got the same spline. I'm guessing it will have, but I'm not fully sure. We can remove the servo horn from this one. Yes, that fits on there perfectly. So I'm just going to put a little bit of Loctite on that screw just to stop it from coming loose. Alright, see how it turns on carpet. Alright, let's give it a blast. Alright, let's see if we can do a backflip. Nailed it. Alright, let's see if we can hit it a bit faster. Oh, ho, ho. Self-right won't work in here, floor's too slippery. Alright, so far that servo in there seems pretty good. So just quickly remember that speed. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to plug in the Traxxas Slash, because this one's got the stock Traxxas 2075 servo in it. So I'm going to quickly do it on here again. Remember the speed, and then I'm going to do it on that one. Alright, so here is the speed of the JX servo. Alright, and now this is the standard Traxxas 2075 servo. So I don't know. I'm not sure there's that much in it. What do you guys reckon? So far, all seems good. It fitted straight in there. The servo horn bolted straight on, the exact same spline. It seems to have plenty enough power for a 10th scale car. So far, I can't fault it. It handled perfectly. The only downside is, so far that I can see, is that it's not waterproof. But if you're not going to take your stuff into water, it doesn't matter anyway. So, as I said, link to the product down below. Super duper dirt cheap. I'm going to be testing this a little bit more over the next coming weeks, and I'll let you know when I know more from testing it out in the real world. If it's good, I'll let you know. If it fails early on and it breaks, I'll let you know too. But so far, so good. So guys, if you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell button to stay notified. Also, check out my other channel, more Kevin Talbot. In that channel is where we do sort of extra bonus stuff that I don't put onto my main channel, like live streams, stuff like that. Alright guys, see you soon. Bye.